Now there's also a couple of different tones you can do. So this is the daylight, the 6500K, really nice and bright. You come up here, you can go to the soft white. That's more of that like darker beige color. All right, so we're back today with another Roku smart home device. Now, from my understanding, these devices actually came out Monday, October 17th in Walmart, supposedly, even though we got them a little earlier than that. And they ship at the end of the month if you're buying from the Roku website. Now, last week we did the Roku Indoor Camera SE as well as the Roku Color Smart Bulb SE. And today we're going to do the Roku Smart Bulb SE White. Well, actually, it's the same name, but this one is only in the white color. You can, of course, be from like 3000K all the way to 7000K, but there's no color in this bulb, no blues, no greens, etc. These are really best for like your restroom and stuff like that, or maybe you really don't need the colors of a smart bulb, so you can save a little bit by grabbing one of these. So of course, we'll get on the overhead rig, we'll unbox it, and then we'll go through the Roku Smart Home app and go through the setup process. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life, and indulgeclothing.com for the merch, and let's check out the Roku White Smart Bulb. All right, so let's unbox the Roku Smart Bulb SE. Now, this one is only 800 lumens, and it is a 60 watt equivalent. Now, the big difference in this is the 2-pack of the Roku color bulbs costs $17.88 at Walmart, while this single 60 watt bulb only costs $7, $6.88. So this would be a much cheaper way to get into the whole smart home bulb scene with these all white Roku bulbs. The front just shows 60 watt equivalent, 800 lumens brightness. It's an A19 white 1-pack Smart Bulb SE from Roku. Roku logo on the top. Device information on the bottom. The model number is the BS1000R. This side just tells you what's inside the box and what you'll need, which is the mobile app and a Wi-Fi connection. And you can see that you can go from 2700K to 6500K. And if you ran this bulb for 3 hours a day with 11 cent a kilowatt hour power rates, it would only cost you $1.14 per year. I guess, you know, for a bathroom, yeah, it costs you that or less. The back, perfect lighting, day or night, easily set the mood with just the right temperature and brightness, and you can control from anywhere with the Roku Smart Home mobile app, which is available for download on the App Store and Google Play Store. This side shows bright natural light, sunlight match, dimmable, adjustable white temperature. That's the 2700 to 6500K. You can create schedules. It has a vacation mode, multi-bulb sync. That means you can set up more than one bulb at a time. And there is no hub required. So you just need the bulb, screw the bulb in, and you're good to go. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we have here. Okay. The smart bulb itself right on top. And that little stuff, and then that's just it for the box besides the manual. So a little Smart Bulb SE white manual telling you what you need to do, which is pretty simple, trust me. And then this is the actual bulb here. Now, one thing I can definitely say, just like the Wise counterparts, these bulbs have a little bit of weight to them. No, they're not heavy, but they at least have a little bit of weight. Let's see how much. This is our shipping scale. So this bulb weighs 4 ounces, but in my opinion, it just feels a little heavier than some of the other smart bulbs, but I thought that about the Wise versions as well. So that's really essentially it for the unboxing. Now the next thing to do is to go into a room, screw this bulb in, and go through the setup process. And then of course, I'll show you through the app and show you exactly how this smart bulb works and what you can do with it inside of the Roku Smart Home app. All right, so for testing purposes, I'm going to remove all 3 of these, and we're just going to put in one of these Roku white smart bulbs. A little closer up look, but just the white smart bulb. Only 800 lumens, so it's not as bright as these, which are the regular color Roku smart bulbs. I wish they were the same brightness. I kind of hate that they're not, but that's just a personal opinion. Wise ones are the exact same way. So let's cut the lights, unscrew these, dos, tres, and then just right in the middle, we will put the one Roku smart bulb. Now flip our light switches back on, and it is pulsating through the colors, ready to be added into the app. We'll open up our Roku Smart Home app, we'll select our plus sign here in the top left corner. We'll select add device, lights and power, and smart bulb white. And then it says to screw the bulb in, and it'll begin pulsating. So we'll click next. That's my Wi-Fi information. So we'll click next, and look at that. It already found it. Next. That is so smooth and easy. I love it. So this will pulse until it's done connecting, which it just stopped. And now you see down here, it is completed, so I can give it a name. We'll call this bathroom bulb 1. Actually change that up because I knew I'd need to get rid of the old bulbs first. So we click finish. And boom, it is done. So we got a master bathroom light right here. Let's see if there's any other updates while I'm in here. Nope, so we'll run this update real quick and let this light update, and then we'll come back and show you some of the features. Considering the light cut off, it should be almost done with the firmware update. There we go, just came back on, so we should be almost finished. Master bathroom lights 300 is up to date. So now we can go back, we can go to the master bathroom light, and you can see here the brightness is on 1%. So I can take this, this slider. So I can take this and okay. There it goes. So I can take that and slide it to 100%. Now seeing the light get a lot brighter. Now there's also a couple of different tones you can do. So this is the daylight, the 6500K, really nice and bright. You come up here, you can go to the soft white. That's more of that like darker beige color. You can click the light on and off from right here, as well as you can click it on and off from right here. You see it's literally instant, so no complaints there. But I, of course, like this daylight setting, that 6500K. Don't know where the 65 is, but it's somewhere in there. And then also there is these scenes, so bright, energized. They have a few of those. And then lastly, the only other thing I can think to show is the settings, which there's a couple of more settings in here. So power loss recovery, you always want to change this. This is what will happen when the light loses power. So your light switch has to always be on for the smart bulb to work. But if your power goes out, that means this light will turn on with this current setting. So I always switch that to maintain the previous state. That means that if the light's off, the light will stay off when the power comes back on, or if the light's on, it'll cut back on. Then you can set up sleep routines. You gotta wake up and you can set your time, etc., and bedtime, etc. And then your scenes, the timer, you can set a timer, vacation mode, sun match, your rules, and then just device information. You can, of course, change the icon and the name right here as well. So very smooth app setup, as you were able to see. Looks exactly like the Wise version of the app, even all the way to here. But love the setup, nice and smooth. Really liking these Roku products. All right, and that essentially does it for the Roku white smart bulb setup video. Now, as you saw from my video, it was super easy to set this up. You can set up more than one at a time. So if you were to buy a few of these light bulbs, you could plug them all in and they would each be able to be set up one time without you having to go through the app over and over and over and over and over. Now, these are $6.88 at Walmart. So a $7 smart bulb is honestly pretty darn good. And I can say in my Wise groups that I'm in, there's a few people that are actually willing to jump ship over to Roku just because the Roku products are a little bit cheaper than some of the Wise ones. I think this bulb in Wise is about $9 to $10 and Roku's selling it for $7. So, I mean, it makes sense. As I've mentioned in a few other videos, people are going to know the Roku name. So if they're looking for a smart bulb, especially if they need a white one, they'll see this, they'll see $7, and they'll say, yeah, I'm going to buy that. And of course, these will work with Google and Alexa in November. So that's coming within just a couple of weeks. I mean, you can only get the product right now, I believe, at Walmart, and they are shipping on the Roku website near the end of this month, or maybe even currently. But either way, they're coming out here at the very end of October, and by November, they should have Google Home and Alexa support. So you can control these with your voice. And as I've mentioned a few times, yes, they're literally the same thing. It's a rebranded Wise white bulb that's running on a Roku software that looks like the Wise software, rebranded with the name Roku in it. That's really what you're getting, but there's no issue with that. There's tons and tons of companies that do that exact same thing, with the select few of like Google and Apple who just make their own stuff. So of course, I'll have one of these linked down below in the description. I want to add here that no, none of these videos are sponsored. These are not ads. I bought all of these with my own money, so that's why you're not seeing that little ad pop up at the beginning of the videos, because I purchased these. Roku did not send these to me. So of course, down in the description, I'll have one of these linked below if you'd like one for yourself. And that should do it for this video. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch, and we'll see you in the next one. Deuces.